Now,
if we're looking at the effectiveness of the outcome of this review, because you mentioned something about the merging of,
similar,
which is again one of the attempts of reference. The Assembly recommendation has come up with this time and time again, and we are still talking about the same law. So the effectiveness of this, because we're looking, Nigerians will be wondering, what will be the effectiveness of this review if we are having to repeat the same thing that other constitutions, and panels have, You
see, because I want to say perhaps because of the democratic system of government we practice, which guarantees election after every 4 years, and then at certain times we have different political parties with different political ideologies occupying the seats of power. But it shouldn't be like that. There has to be continuity in government. We are all unanimous that the Orosai report is a good thing for Nigeria. We have too many parastatals, we have too many MDAs. We need to reduce their numbers for efficiency. A lot of them, like sometime last year, I think there was a news that one polytechnic that has just 146 pupils spent over 400 billion naira, something like that. That is not practical. Resources are scarce. And then you have institutions, duplicated institutions that waste government resources. Those are not effective. But I say, that's not the task of this committee. This task of this committee primarily identify obsolete laws, identify redundant laws, identify conflicting laws, and then identify laws that were not included in the 2004 laws of the Federation. Now, let me give you a little background explanation to that. Every year, since the coming of democracy, the National Assembly passes laws 3, 4, 10, 20 every year. So it is customary that after a certain period of time, the laws that were passed in 2016, 17, 18, 19 are all harmonized into one body of laws known as the laws of the Federation of Nigeria. The last one we had was in 2004. Prior to that was in 1990. When they were compiling the 2004 laws, they omitted some of the laws that were not used. They are still very much a part of our laws, but when they came to compile the 2004 laws, due to human inadvertence, they omitted those bodies of those laws that were passed in the 2004 Act. Now, those have been identified, but because since 2004, those laws have not been amended, the Nigeria has also given them a further task that, okay, identify those laws from 1990 and previous years that were omitted in the 2004 Act, so that by the time we are reviewing a new law, if it is in 2025, we will not make the mistake of omitting part of our laws that were passed by the National Assembly or a part of our existing laws that were not incorporated in this 2005 exercise. That's the additional mandate of that committee, so that it makes it easy for anybody who is looking for any law in respect of a subject matter in Nigeria. All you need to go and do is to pick up the laws of the Federation of Nigeria in 2025 or 2026, where you find all of the body of laws in Nigeria in that particular singular statute.